Hello crafting friends, welcome to my podcast. My name's Barbara Razadikis and I'm Bondi Crafter. Welcome. Hello crafting friends. I'm making a short episode this week about something I'm so excited about. It's my first shawl ever and it turned out beautifully and I think we'll have a chat about it. So welcome to my channel, news and old best friends, our subscribers, welcome. This is all about knitting. So I bought some new yarn, it came last week. I jumped right in, I just couldn't wait. And so I'll show you all about it. And if I can knit it. It's raining today. It has been raining yesterday. It's the last day of November 2022. And yeah, raining here. Hasn't rained for a while, but yeah, pouring down again. And it's most welcome because it cleans trees and gutters and everything else, and everything will be fresh. So yeah, we all need a drink. We do. So I'll show you what I've done. Last week I was watching podcasts and I found Jane of the Mindful Making podcast here in Sydney, and she has just imported some beautiful yarn, and I thought, oh, it's so beautiful, the colors that she selected. I have to make a shawl, and this is the first shawl I've ever made. I've never done a CDD in my life, a central decrease, double decrease. Might be CDD, CDC. Yes, you know what I mean. And this is a beautiful yarn that I received. Oh, it's so beautiful. I bought 6 of the olive green because I knew I wanted to make a shawl with olive green. I've been looking for the perfect olive green for months really, and this olive green is so dark, it is so beautiful. And this is the shawl that I made. The color is blowing out because of the light, but I will model it and I will show you. And even my bees turned out beautifully. I'll talk about the bees. So I think we'll talk about the garment first, and I will put in a video here of me modeling it. See the beautiful bees? It's beautiful. I love it. The color is so beautiful. Oh, catch it. Yeah, so go beautifully under a jacket or just on top. I think it's lovely. I love how my shawl turned out. I especially love the bees. And I've never done bees before either. So, and the bees are bobbles, so 2 lots of bobbles. I think they look very realistic actually, but I did have to do some work to them. So when I was finished, I had 2 strands of the yarn held together, and I just stitched the wings into a position that I really liked, and pulled the little bobbles together to make it more bee-like. Not that they didn't look like bees before, but now they look like bees. I always have problems with reading patterns, and this was no exception, but perseverance. And when I started, my stitch count was out by 1 stitch, and I got halfway across the row and I noticed that the pattern wasn't coming out like I wanted it to. So I just undid that row and just knitted it to how I thought it would look in the picture. So I'm a visual knitter, knit by the picture, not by the graph or the instructions. The videos that went with this pattern was very helpful. The pattern is HumleBi. It's beautiful, by Fibre Tales. I love it. It is just beautiful. I don't think mine turned out quite as big as this here in the picture, so I'm going to make another. And it only took me 3 days to do the whole shawl. I used this beautiful yarn that I'll talk about in a minute, and 4mm needles. So it came out as like, I would say, almost an 8-ply. So I love the fabric. It is nice and squishy, very warm. It is beautiful yarn. I just love it. And it is a lovely size. It is a wingspan of 2 meters, I would say, maybe a bit more. It starts here, and it's got a lovely, well, it's a triangular shawl. Goes right across, and then this side too, mirror image. I love it. And the bees have got little flowers on the top of them. It is a lovely shawl. I was going to make it in the lovely warm browns, honey coloured, but I've always wanted this olive green, this dark olive green, and then the perfect yarn came up. So love the pattern, love the shawl. And I found this new yarn. This is, we'll go into acquisitions because I acquired the yarn last week. This is a yarn that I got to make the shawl with. Holst Garn. And I made the shawl with superwash dark olive, 100% wool, 287 meters in a ball, and I held the balls 2 together. So, and I used 5 balls to make this shawl, and this is what's left. I bought 6 balls, and this is what's left of the olive green. Jane was on her podcast talking about her new yarn, and it looks so beautiful. Oh, I've just got to have this dark green. And then she was talking about the pink, and the pink is called Sweet Peas. It is beautiful. I've got sweet peas. And then I saw the brown. It's not brown, it's a honey colour. It's so beautiful. Goldcrest. So I bought also 2 whites because they're so handy, and I'm going to hold them together. It's called Bleach White. But what a lovely collection of yarns to make shawls. So I'm thinking I might do a colour work with these beautiful colours, and I have made another order for this yarn, so I think I've bought all the olive greens, Jane. So Joan's podcast is my Mindful Making. She lives here in Hornsby in Sydney, and she has this fabulous yarn. Have a look on her website. I'll put it in the description box below. A bit more about the pattern. I had to graph up my own BEE. This is what it looks like, because I couldn't figure out the graph or the stitches. So this is my BEE, and it's also the first time I've made, you know, where you wind the yarn around the needle and then drop it. I had planned on doing Andrea Mowry's HumleBi jumper. I think it's called HumleBi, and I just couldn't figure it out. It was just too early in my experience of knitting to do it. But my friend Jane in Canada made it beautifully. I gifted her a pattern. She made it lovely, but I didn't. But now I think I might have mastered the drop the yarn around over, drop the yarn over stitch. So yeah, this is my graph. I have to make notes for myself on most things. That's the BEE. I really love the pattern. I love the wool. It is beautiful. Let me see if I can do something more with it. I will keep you posted. So that's me signing off for this episode, friends. I hope you will look at this pattern, have a go with it, have a look at Jane's beautiful yarns. So beautiful, and the pattern is so beautiful. And yeah, what can I say? It is beautiful. So I thought I'd make this episode mainly because I was so excited about actually making a shawl. I thought I had to share. I hope you like. See you next week, friends. Thank you for watching. I was just reflecting on this pattern, and the pattern is called HumleBi, and in Danish that is that means honeybee, and the yarn is from Denmark. I can't believe it. How serendipitous. My shawl should be called Serendipity. Just an afterthought.